Rumble 2020 was this year. Oh my God, Edge coming back. Oh my God, that was this year.
I remember
this year took a
our
turn.
video, but it was so funny. Remember in the video I said if Edge just come back with the pyro, we don't want it, and he did. I was just like, yes.
That was a moment. That was a moment.
Such a great moment.
That was a moment.
Can we relive that? I'm so glad the pandemic happened after that. Like,
I'm mad Edge got injured.
yeah, oh my gosh.
Can't stand injuries.
On the tape.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It was pre-tape, meaning he was injured already. Like after.
Oh my God! That was something else. Everyone, and welcome to our SummerSlam. I almost caught myself with it. Oh,
He's about to do it.
Oh man, something new. Something new.
Nostalgia.
Oh, right. Welcome to our SummerSlam 2020 predictions video. I usually kind of say where it's gonna be from, but it's kind of like it's in like Orlando, basically.
Yeah,
right?
the Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome.
Yes, I'm excited to see that.
Right.
See how that's gonna
right.
happen. So
We got the internet breaker to my right, Amber M.
hello.
See if he has something controversial to say. This taken. Also, can we add another title? What do you? Is there a name or is there? We gotta acknowledge this. Like we can't just. It's like,
yeah, you just hope. Just for
this wasn't here before.
Yeah. Her name is Goldilocks.
I like that.
I do too.
I like that.
I do too. Goldilocks.
That's
She goes everywhere with me. She sleeps in the bed with me every night.
Do people sleep with their championships? Do people take their championship? Is this a common thing?
If they are OG, a real G.
I want a championship. I'm too poor.
Me too.
Gifts.
Gift.
What's like a tagline? Sheesh. Buy me something if you care, if you want my attention. So that's something that some people are saying on the internet right now.
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's like
surprise.
City Girl lines or something.
I mean, I posted the video of, a real G.
Yes.
Shed a few
That
tears.
was very emotional, by the way.
I was not expecting it.
That was really nice.
Was not expecting
like
that.
it.
I was just like, this mine?
Right. I remember you sent it.
I was like,
and I was like, oh my God.
No
I was emotional when you sent it to me. I was kind of like, that's really nice. Really nice. And then the story about the Kofi plate. So we have to see that. That was wild too.
Yeah, I have the Sasha plates. So this was supposed to be a surprise. It was mailed to me, but when I opened it, it was Kofi plates. So I had to call.
Hey, we love Kofi Mania. You remember that video?
But this is a women's belt.
Your reaction video went viral and everything. But the point.
So I had to call WWE because I said, "There's no way I'm paying."
Just casually calling WWE.
Call them up, customer care, whatever, no big deal. Had to call them so they could send me a free shipping label because I'm not paying to ship something back that they didn't send the right item for. So they sent it. I sent it back, and then I got it like literally 2 days after, literally right before I went back to Charlotte again. Mm-hmm. So I got this. Actually, what's crazy is a little over 2 weeks ago, they sent me another set of plates.
Oh, really? Who was it this time?
WWE.
I'm talking about who was the plates. Who's on the plates this time?
Oh,
Sasha again? Oh,
yeah.
So,
just put it out there when I get that Raw Women's Championship.
Oh, you already got the plates.
I already got the plates, put it over there. I got the rings already. I got the shirt. I just need to get the blue wig.
Oh my God, that's gonna be over. I love the blue wig.
I already got the
I actually just watched that moment when she took off that.
Last year.
I remember that moment where I was kind of like, girl, I'm so happy you back with this hair.
And then she finds it, now we know why. Because I was like, girl.
I couldn't like overlook it at that time. I was kind of like.
It's like thick. I said,
Right, I was the same way.
I was just like, oh, you could have gotten. It's not.
And I'm by far no hair master. I don't do hair. I don't know about females' hair, but just something was not right.
Listen. Sasha Banks has a history of not having this area correct. So, I don't know who's doing her hair now, but thank you.
Oh, everything about Sasha. She's like
Thank
number
you.
one. Like her attire every show. Like 3 shows a week, she's killing it. It's crazy.
Thank you.
It's crazy.
I don't
know how Bayley's confident to be beside her because Sasha is just so bad. Like, but Bayley isn't overshadowed though. Bayley isn't overshadowed.
Right. I think just Bayley's more of a tomboy, so she's more.
Yeah. Like that friendship with the tomboy.
Right, exactly.
The female that wears heels.
And Bayley's the one who wears sneakers.
I love it. I love their friendship. I hope they never break up. I don't know about you, but I hope they never break up.
I don't.
Would not.
I wanted to break up. until next year's WrestleMania.
Until I can be there. That's what I want to say. Until I can be there.
Keep the
Ronda Rousey don't need to come back until I'm in there. Sasha versus Bayley need to happen while I'm there. And there's a few more things that need to just wait.
I'm just saying.
A couple people just need to wait.
I'm really waiting for this 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen match, and it probably would never get because it's really gonna be up to Ronda.
Yes,
but,
that's all who is. Like, she's having fun playing her games on Twitch. Yeah. Shout out to Charlotte. I heard you mention Charlotte. You know that's my fave. Woo!
It's gonna be weird not having her on the card this year, but
because last year, we didn't have Sasha, but we had Trish versus Charlotte.
Yep. And the year before that, we had Charlotte versus the triple threat with Becky, Charlotte, and Carmella.
Oh, iconic. That was a game changer.
Becky Lynch's heel turn. But you can't really, fans wanted it. That's what they wanted.
Oh, I wanted it.
They wanted it, so it was
I wanted it.
Like,
that was perfect. Like, Charlotte randomly got in that match, then wins it. Like, what the hell?
It was definitely supposed to be Becky versus Carmella, and Becky was definitely gonna win that match.
That was definitely definitely.
But we got the man out of it, so it's great.
Yeah.
But so let's go ahead and get started with the card.
Let's get it. Because
we can keep going.
Oh yeah, because it's been a minute since
we keep going on and on. We do this all the time though.
This is true.
We just love talking about wrestling.
I know, right? It's just a funnel that you can go.
Right, and just down the rabbit hole, and we're gonna get stuck there and never come back out.
Can I watch some at your place though? Is it an option?
Yeah, let's just check with the fam first.
Right.
But it's yes for me.
Yeah. Before I forgot, because we was talking off camera and I forgot, and I was like, it just came in my head again. Let me ask before I forget again.
Right. Of course. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the card. Since I'm gonna leave.
Are you excited for the pay-per-view for what? How you feel about the card overall? Like, are you? I know we like that it's less match. I know I do. I like that.
I like that it's less matches. It means we should have longer matches for people. Some matches don't need that much time. But So I'm happy that we only have to do this short list.
All right.
Because I feel like it's like we never get done because you're like, oh wait, we forgot
this
match. Oh, wait, I forgot this
I think that's why I was talking so much because it's a lesser card
that's true.
than before. But we can get into it. I'm ready.
All right. Let's go. We're gonna start. Let's start with Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States Championship.
How do you like that United States?
I was just about to ask you, what do you think about the?
I like it.
I like. Okay, me personally, I like it on MVP. I do not like it on Apollo Crews.
I agree. I do agree.
I do not. I felt like the other belt fit him more.
I agree.
But I mean, it's just I have to see him on Raw more with it. So he was going for a little bit, So,
injury.
Right. So I like the belt. I do.
Yes.
Him not so much. So I would like.
You're an Apollo Crews fan? Is this what we're getting at?
Okay.
I feel like you're tiptoeing around it.
So I do not like his new theme song. It says his name is Apollo, and it's a whole new song.
I'm gonna have to YouTube that.
I like this old theme song better. I just feel like, I'm glad he's finally getting a chance to do something because they wasted his time for so long.
I feel like he got caught up way too early.
Way too early. He should have stayed at NXT.
Way too early.
NXT.
He was doing
people
fine
didn't really
there.
when he first came up. They didn't really know who he was. They didn't really give him a character.
Like, he was just there.
Yeah.
He was just there.
So I do like Apollo Crews. I do. Okay. I just prefer MVP. Now, do I think MVP is going to win?
That's a good question.
I can see it. I can. But I think they need to give Apollo more time. So I'm going to choose Apollo to retain. And I've seen them continue on this storyline with Apollo and the Hurt Business.
Oh, so this isn't over.
I wouldn't like to.
Interesting.
Maybe
they've been going for a minute.
Maybe Payback will be able, because Payback is a week after. It's right literally. So I could see somehow a rematch, and this will be MVP's final chance, and then boom. Yeah. Or maybe an Apollo heel turn would be nice to see too. Just see something different with this character.
Yeah.
Except him being a baby face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Apollo retaining.
Yeah. I wish I would have thought about this more off camera because now I'm just thinking, I got Apollo Crews as well. I just don't see MVP winning.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, I just don't.
I would love to see it. I love that when he came back. So originally, when he was coming back, he was only supposed to be for a short period of time. I heard that. And then it just kept coming. He was on my TV screen. And then he got that contract. And I'm just like,
he looks good doing it.
I want MVP to come back for so long.
Same.
So when he came back,
because I've been keeping up with him a little bit outside of WWE, just a little bit, not heavy, but I've been keeping up. I've been seeing him already in MLW and here and there, but New Japan, but
it's the theme song for me.
Impact too.
Man, I want for SummerSlam. I hope they bring the
that would be
the curtain and he comes through.
That'd be wow.
And then he do his little fire pyro with
that would be crazy if they did that. Now that she said that, I'm actually WWE. I hope that you guys do that.
Do it.
Ultimately, we both have Apollo Crews.
Yes, of course.
Winning. We love MVP. I love the Hurt Business.
I do too. I just don't care for the name. I think they could have came up with a better name.
What name you would have?
I don't have a solution, but I just think that it could be better. That's all. Alright, so let's get into this next match.
What's the next one?
The Street Profits versus Andrade. I'm saying his full name. Andrade Cien Almas. And Angel Garza. And of course, we know Zelina Vega is going to be ringside.
Oh yeah.
So Zelina poisoned Montez Ford. Like that build was so terrible to me.
That's wild.
The reveal was lacking.
That's wild.
Like,
did you know it was Zelina the whole time? Because I kind of swayed to Dawkins that time. I know that's horrible. That's horrible.
Actually did not know what happened.
Oh, okay. I was kind of like pointing fingers at a lot of people.
Like, man, what if it's somebody like a whole random another team, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. So when it came to me, Zelina, I was kind of okay.
It was like Mojo, like if it's the video,
he was taking forever. He was taking forever.
It's not even that. And I was like, Dawkins, I said, if that's the video, I mean, you seemed a little like it was supposed to be something else more than what it was. Like Angel Garza like flirting with somebody else. Like that. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I didn't like how that played out. Yeah. But when Montez Ford showed up, though, I was with it.
Yes, I see him growing out his hair. I see Montez. And they got some Bianca some airtime. I love to see it. That's my girl.
You know I love Bianca.
That's my girl. Did you see her attack Zelina on Twitch? That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. I like to see those crossovers.
I'm not going to say anything controversial this time because last time we talked, Bianca Belair's name was brought up.
She liked it.
She did. And then she unliked it, to save face. I don't blame her though. I get it.
Politics. Right. I love her though.
I get it.
Honestly, we loved everybody that we mentioned. That's the crazy thing about it.
Everybody loved it. People hear what they hear. But I'm going with the Street Profits on this one.
I'm going with the Street Profits as well.
Forever.
I feel like they may potentially lose. Don't get me wrong. I feel like there's definitely a chance because Andrade and Garza is really good. They are really good.
Issues,
but I don't want the Street Profits to lose. Like, I love Montez Ford.
So the video, I thought it was going to show like Zelina and Garza doing something
messy.
That's what I really thought. That's what I mean, the way Dawkins made it seem and how worried Zelina was, I mean, it just seemed like that.
Messy. What's his name? Let's say he's signing off on that. And then Garza got a whole life, doesn't he? Let me guess. This
was so funny about his character. This man, after he won the Cruiserweight Championship, proposed to his girlfriend.
Never forget.
They showed a clip of it.
Never forget.
And then also he bring him up to Raw, and he's this Casanova.
Bachelor and
all that stuff. That's so
we
funny.
haven't forgot. I don't know what y'all think this is, but we haven't forgot.
I pay attention. I noticed these things.
Like, that was a moment.
I pay attention to all of that. So, yeah. So, I mean, there's not really much to discuss. It's going to be a great match.
Yeah, Street Profits.
Montez Ford about to get some height.
Yes. The cross is crazy.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That height. And then how he can turn his direction mid-air. That's crazy. Being so high up.
He'd be, like, so hard up. Like, that's crazy.
That man's super athletic.
That's crazy.
It was nice actually while Montez was out, Steve Dawkins on in a match by himself. He's interesting by himself, but we all know who the star.
I know who the Shawn Michaels.
Ooh, let's not say that now. You know some stuff came out about that, man. So let's not say that.
That was
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh snap! That was wild.
But we know who is who in the group.
We're gonna talk about Sean a little bit in the main event.
Right.
Later on.
Okay, so this is gonna be interesting.
Which one?
Dominik Mysterio versus Seth Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah. In a street fight, I believe.
Yeah, with Rey Mysterio at ringside and Buddy Murphy at ringside. I don't know why I'm thinking Buffy. But,
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy. Buddy.
What you got? Because I'm definitely not with Dominik. I'm definitely not with Dominik.
That's no way. Okay, so let me just say this. Let me just say this. What's interesting? Remember 15 years ago, 2005,
Jeez.
Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero ladder match for the adoption of Dominik.
It's horrible.
So it's so funny. His first SummerSlam, he's sitting watching the match,
right?
And then now he's having his first match at SummerSlam 15 years later.
You know I'm inserting the Seth Rollins picture that he put over Eddie's. I'm inserting that in this video. I have to, because that was so funny when it dropped. It went perfectly.
I mean, realistically, Dominik should win, but not even realistically. Realistically, Seth Rollins should win because it's going to continue the Rey Mysterio. And Seth Rollins, but I mean, I'm going with Seth Rollins. You know, I do not.
It opens the gate for Dominik to win with a street fight, Rey Mysterio at ringside, but
it might as well have made it a 2-on-2 match.
Do you feel like Dominik deserves?
Nah,
because that's my problem.
He gotta earn his way up.
That's why, and everybody's kind of like the kendo sticks. He earned it, and I'm kind of like, you just literally is facing one of the best wrestlers on the roster on the biggest pay-per-view of the year. That's just a lot for me. That's a lot.
I'm just really waiting for Dominik to turn to Rey Mysterio. That's what I'm waiting for.
You think that's gonna
happen? Not now. It's somewhere down the line. It's gonna go that way. I feel like they're gonna end up winning the tag team championship, something like that, father son, and then Dominik's like, no, it's my time. Bye, Dad. Type situation.
I didn't know he was that old.
I think he's 20.
He's kind of like Austin Theory range.
Yeah, he's 20.
And I'm giving Austin Theory the world. Can we talk about Austin Theory in this video? Are they going to be upset?
Are they going to flag us for this?
Right, because we've been...
So he was 8 in 2005, and this 15 years now, so 23.
He's like 20. Yeah, he's like 23. Yeah. And he's 6'2". He's way taller than Ray.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He's way taller than Ray. So, I guess I got to get his man props.
He got some decent wrestling skills from what I've seen.
It's difficult because... I don't want to compare it to anybody, but similar to Charlotte and Randy Orton, I'm just going to use those two. I just feel like you got to build. That's all I'm saying. You got to build. You can't just throw it on us like that.
I'm going with Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, but once again, I won't be surprised if Dominik wins with help from Rey Mysterio.
I mean, whatever, but I'm going with Seth Rollins. You know I don't go against Seth Rollins unless he's facing AJ Styles. That's it.
Seth Rollins. So, I wish AJ was on the card. Maybe after Friday.
I think that's mistake to have it tomorrow on SmackDown and not have it.
I was confused. I was set on that match for some reason.
And it was rumored that it was going to be a SummerSlam.
Yeah, it was. That's why I thought it was going to be SummerSlam. So when they announced it, I was kind of,
Literally, they just interacted last week and now it's going to SmackDown.
I thought Daniel Bryan and AJ was going to be on the pay-per-view too. But
well,
things just keep happening.
Well, this is the thing though. Daniel Bryan's, Brie and Nikki just gave birth like 2 weeks ago. So he's going to be going for a little bit.
I just thought that Backlash match was going to be on that pay-per-view, though. But they just keep putting stuff on SmackDown. And I guess it's okay.
Well, I mean, they kind of have to. At this point, all they could do right now is ratings. They got to keep their ratings. That's their money right there, outside of the network. So I get it. Yeah, you got to give matches for free just to build that interest.
I hope better than AJ Styles. AJ Styles is one of the best on the roster.
Yeah, I didn't understand why he wasn't on SmackDown last week.
Honestly, AJ should be the Universal Champion, but that's another discussion for another video.
Be whatever.
I like to see him with the IC Championship to further him as a Grand Slam champion, but he should really be the top of any brand he's on.
Well, he needs the Tag Team Championship to be Grand Slam, I believe now. I think that's the only thing he hasn't won outside of the Universal Championship. True. It's hard to see him as a tag team though, like unless it was from the club. Mm-hmm. That they're no longer there, but yeah. AJ Styles is the GOAT.
Yes.
And I also have an AJ Styles shirt. I should have worn it.
I love it.
But he wasn't on the card though, so that's why I didn't wear it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so switching things up, we have Sonia Deville versus Mandy Rose, hair versus hair match. I'm just gonna put it out like this: Mandy's not gonna get her head shaved. I think this is probably Sonia Deville who pitched it, and because she was willing to, like a Molly Holly type situation. I would put my hair on the line just to have a match on SummerSlam type thing. So yeah. I definitely got Mandy Rose winning. I don't think Mandy would look good bald. I think Sonya would look beautiful. And Sonya Deville, I don't know what it is. Ever since she turned on Mandy Rose, I always thought she was beautiful, but she looks amazing.
Yeah.
Her hair, her hair looks good.
I agree.
Outfits look good.
I agree. Something just popped out. Okay.
Her wrestling ability has improved. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I just love Sonya Deville.
And I always loved Mandy Rose more before.
Me too.
But now I'm kind of like,
I always loved Mandy Rose from Tough Enough.
Daddy Deville sounds good.
I've always loved Mandy from Tough Enough, and I always thought that her wrestling skills were always improving, and she's freakishly strong.
Right.
So I think of course she's gorgeous, and I love storylines with her and Otis. So yeah, you over it?
Yeah, yeah. Especially that Money in the Bank.
I don't even know if he's gonna cash in for the Universal or he's gonna go for the tag team.
Tag team? What is that?
It's like what's the point?
Why is that a discussion?
You might as well make a Money in the Bank for the tag team.
If we're gonna do that.
If you're gonna do that, why would you take for Tucker? Sir, it was. I was mad that he even won in the first place because I chose AJ Styles. And AJ Styles literally had it in his hand.
That would have been good on his resume.
Yeah,
that would have been good on his resume. Some of the other people could have won, I think. Even though Asuka won hers, but yeah, some of the other people could have won, I think.
Man, I chose Shayna, I think, to win. I'm so bad about that. Over Asuka and the predictions I really thought Asuka. I said I'm gonna choose Asuka. I said no, let me do Shayna. They're trying to build Shayna up, whatever.
I love it. I agree. I think Sonya Deville is gonna look amazing with the haircut.
Yeah, and it's I think Mandy looks great with short hair. Though. Yeah, she looks really good. I think that might really be her hair length, and she just wears extensions.
And they may pull a twist because they may feel like we already on that Sonya vibe. So I wouldn't.
Let's be real. Mandy has not been able to beat Sonya, has not barely managed to get an upper hand. Anytime she has an upper hand, Sonya be flipping up, bow. I was like, dang, Mandy, can you land some hits? Right. You attacked her and you losing.
Right.
So I think it's.
Where do they go from here, though, quickly? Where do you think they go from here?
Honestly, I feel like this feud could have ended months back.
I tweeted that.
Months back. Because I said, this still happening? Because I thought the whole Lacey and Sonya thing was going to be a thing. Because I thought it was interesting. Because, the whole Sonya was attacking.
I thought so, too. I don't know why they ended so early. Because I was entertained by that.
I did, too. They was really fighting.
Yeah, I think I saw blood at one time. There was blood.
I don't know who it was though. I can't remember, but I think they had a great match, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
Now Lacey's randomly attacked. I guess Lacey's back to being a bad guy now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once the Naomi
Big Show effect.
Yeah. Once the Naomi thing happened, she went straight back to.
I call it the Big Show effect.
Yeah, Big Show been flipping. Yeah.
Flip flop. I thought Lacey was a good baby face.
Randy be flipping too, though. To be honest.
Right, but Randy's mostly a tweener. He just does what he wants. So I'm not surprised when he's the good guy and bad guy. Big Show is just kind of again show. He was just face last week. Now you.
Seriously, that's how it was with Drew McIntyre. People say that he wasn't bad. He was.
No, he definitely was. He's with Dolph Ziggler, and then all of a sudden, I guess he literally they said leading up to the Royal Rumble they turned him face. I said nah. It's when he won the Royal Rumble, all of a sudden he was face. So it seemed kind of random.
Oh, you talking about Drew?
Yeah, at the Royal Rumble with Brock Lesnar. I think him kick with Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah.
Easily, that was the face turn right there.
Yeah, people went wild in the crowd when that happened.
Yeah, so.
Oh my god.
I went wild because I chose Drew McIntyre to win.
Oh my god, I miss live shows. You were supposed to go to Raw you was gonna be on the crew.
Yeah. So I was.
When I think about it. When I think about it.
So I wasn't too upset. So when that cruise got canceled, I said, "Ooh, I can still go to Raw," and they canceled Raw. I said,
right. I was upset. I was
like, I was like,
because we was lit at AEW.
I was ready to buy the tickets. As soon as they told me my cruise was canceled 2 weeks before my cruise, I'm like, ooh, I can still go to Raw. They said they canceled that too. I'm like,
I had our tickets ready, similar to AEW. I already had like my people with the tickets ready, and I was like, okay, I'm about to just get lit again. Like I was lit for AEW.
I mean that. Oh man,
I was lit.
I was just like, at this point, the way Atlanta's being open like this, they could have just let this rock. Could have let it rock.
Honestly.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna flip this one.
Oh really?
And go because Sasha and Bayley agreed that Bayley was gonna face Asuka first.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about Bayley versus Asuka first.
Okay.
In a twist that I did not see coming at all.
Okay.
I was like, oh yeah, Shayna got it. Shayna's gonna do it. Okay, cool. They're gonna put Shayna on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm cool with that. They need someone like her on that show. Mm-hmm. Cool. Then Asuka wins. I'm like, yeah, that's double duty right there. And we get 2 Asuka matches. So now it makes me wonder: are they gonna do a back to back, like kind of how last year, with whenever Becky faced Lacey, and then Charlotte came out like, "Nah, get back in the ring. Ain't no rest. I'm taking this SmackDown championship away from you right now."
Woo! And she did.
and did.
And then Bayley.
Bayley won Money in the Bank fair and square.
So annoying.
I had Sasha winning, but
That was number 10 for Sasha. Excuse me, Charlotte.
So I mean, you think about this. Asuka has a 50-50 chance.
She's never been beaten by Bayley.
Yeah.
Ever.
And technically, she hasn't really been beaten by Sasha either, even though Sasha has 2 victories.
A win is a win. Bayley has never beaten her.
I'm just saying.
If you look at history, she's never. Least Sasha got a W.
She lost her NXT Women's Championship to Asuka.
And lost trying to get it back.
Right, exactly. And then
lost on Raw.
Right, and then
lost again.
Yeah, so.
So if we want to be logical, I don't see why would you go against.
But I don't know, because especially as Bayley's going first, I don't see. But I would like to see Asuka back on SmackDown though.
Does the title mean that you're set on a brand?
Well, yeah. Only reason Bayley can go on both shows because
she's a women's champion.
She got this. Yeah, technically, because they weren't doing it before. So I still feel like Asuka might win, but not win the championship. It might be like a disqualification type situation, or some screwy finish, or Sasha maybe helps Bayley. You just don't know. So I could see Asuka winning, but being screwed out of winning the championship, and Bayley somehow retains.
Like that.
But on the other hand, Sasha's winning, period. I don't care what nobody says. Sasha retained it. They're not about to do my girl dirty again.
Everybody say that every time.
I know, and it's so frustrating. But this time, this character, this version of Sasha is way better than what we've seen.
I don't know. Sasha's always been amazing. So
Listen,
I don't know why they always did that.
So she just surpassed her shortest reign already, which was 8 days. So we gonna keep it moving. We're going to pass that next one. Sasha needs to hold that title till at least October for me to be happy. That's all I'm saying.
And the interesting thing about it is WWE acknowledges that they've done Sasha like that. So it's going to be interesting if they need to do it again. Well,
first of all, they know they need to keep my girl happy, because if she leaves, that talent, I feel like what Sasha shows in the ring is probably not even fully what she's capable of, because they have a lot of restrictions in WWE about what you can and can't do.
I agree.
But yeah, and the way she sells too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love the way she sells.
That EO match was amazing to me.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
So yeah, that was
I would love to see a rematch between them.
For me, I have Bayley SummerSlam. That's the day she gets her big victory over Asuka. What better way to do it? And then, if we want to talk about Sasha and Bayley, Sasha keep it going.
Exactly.
Sasha loses the title, similar to her past reign.
Nah.
There was ever a time for Sasha.
I mean, Sasha.
Asuka is Raw.
So
Get her Raw title back.
Literally, Sasha used to have the they used to call it the Brooklyn Curse originally because it was like she would always lose at SummerSlam or SummerSlam weekend when it was in Brooklyn. She broke that curse, of course, when she beat Alexa Bliss and held the title for only 8 days. But whatever. So me personally, originally I wanted Bayley versus Sasha at SummerSlam.
Right.
It's something that should have happened 2 years ago for sure. Like,
right.
It was seemed like it heading that direction anyways before they formed the Boss and Hug connection, whatever. Mm-hmm. Now I'm like, they can keep this going.
Yeah, they can
keep it going.
Yeah,
take it. I mean, they can back into live crowd. Take it to WrestleMania if we're lucky enough to have a live crowd next year. I would keep this going to WrestleMania, not title wise, but just this role models.
Yeah, why not? There's no crowd there.
The golden role models. I mean, if they want to, if WWE for real, they could let them hold the titles hostage.
Why not?
For a bit.
I just feel like Bayley's gonna win and Sasha's gonna lose.
You always on the Sasha hate train.
I actually really love Sasha, to be honest. I really do. History doesn't look good for her with these things.
And this is why we about to break it. Okay? We about to break it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how upset would you be at Sasha?
10.
Like those
1,000.
like those John Cena wins, we riot. Like when that's if Sasha loses, we riot.
I mean, I'm not gonna break my TV or nothing, but I might have to step outside.
I would love for Sasha to win, but it's just that they be playing my girl.
Let's be clear. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but literally the main reason I've been watching Raw and SmackDown, Sasha and Bayley have been holding it down.
That's what
mainly the women's division has been holding it down on Raw. For sure.
Yeah, they've been killing that.
SmackDown, definitely Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah.
Sonya too. I like Sonya. I do.
Even that. That's what.
But it's definitely mainly been Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah.
Because I did not care to see Braun Strowman, honestly.
No.
We'll get into that later.
We got.
And honestly, and also Randy Orton. Randy Orton is one of the reasons why I was before Randy and Drew started interacting.
Right.
It was definitely, I was like, okay, Drew, you the champion, but you ain't really holding it down like that.
Kind of similar to Seth last year.
Right, and then enter Randy Orton.
Boom,
interesting.
But that's the thing. You can be a good champion, but you need great opponents, and he didn't have that, in my opinion. Like even Seth wasn't really built like that to Drew. Like
honestly, and not even that. Like when he first won the Universal Championship at WrestleMania, compared to when he won it at SummerSlam, that I was more hyped about. I mean, I was hyped about that one, of course, because I chose him to win. But I was more hyped about him beating Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam to become 2-time Universal.
That was a way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were shocked that opened up the show, to be honest.
Brock ain't waiting hours.
Ooh,
he was not. I mean, and you were there, so you know.
Once I heard the music, I was kind of sheesh. This is when we started.
And then when Brock dropped the title, what did Brock do? I'm out. I'm going home.
Yeah, he went home. It's a true story. He went home.
Go home. I'm not waiting hours.
Wow. That's so wild.
And then what Paul Heyman said, I'm not sitting around here waiting hours for my girlfriend to main event WrestleMania. I was like, dang, Paul Heyman.
Ooh, I did not like that main event in person.
I mean, the ending. I mean, now that I watch it back, I'm like, okay, I've accepted the ending. But when I first watched, I said, it's over. I mean, but at that point, it was already past midnight too, though.
We was tired.
It was already past midnight. I was lit. I know you were tired being there, having to leave the stadium too, and all that traffic to get out.
It was horrible. It was horrible. It was a nightmare.
So you got Bayley and Asuka.
Yes.
And I guess I got Asuka, but not leaving with the title.
Yeah.
And then
Which
Sasha,
actually is a really good prediction, honestly.
And Sasha retaining.
It's a really good prediction, honestly.
So yeah.
I can see it happening like that. But my thought process is that Sasha's still gonna have a title.
Well, she is.
If it helps.
This baby right
If
here.
it helps.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know who they're gonna face at Payback.
But she won't be 2 belts banks.
I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch between Shayna and Asuka with more like pay-per-view kind of like value to it at the pay-per-view. Who else would they face though? I don't want to see them face anybody else.
I want to see Shayna face.
I'm talking about for the tag title.
I know.
Oh,
I know. I'm just
you talk about you about to team Shayna up with somebody?
I want to see Shayna versus Nia. I don't know where that's.
Yeah.
I don't know where that story's going.
Maybe
Where the match is heading but I want to.
I really want to see that because Raw is hyping me for that. Raw is hyping me.
Oh, when they first interacted, I said
yeah.
But I felt like that for Money in the Bank though too.
Really?
Like even before right before Money in the Bank actually.
Really? I didn't get that vibe.
I got that vibe. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to actually see one of them. I wanted that to be actually one of the qualifying matches for Money in the Bank.
Really?
Nia versus. I said, give us one. They both don't gotta be in it. I'm just like, build it up towards it.
That's how I keep money though. Like I'm really liking the interaction a lot. That's how I keep money.
I'm
surprised that wasn't at SummerSlam because when they first started, I thought it was gonna be SummerSlam, but here we are.
Like I said, maybe it might be Payback. I don't know.
They gotta do something.
We'll see.
They gotta do something.
We'll see what happens on Monday after SummerSlam. We'll see.
Something.
We'll see. But let's go ahead. We can go to the Universal Championship match. The Universal Champion Braun Strowman versus the Fiend.
The Fiend better win.
But
Braun had a cute title reign. It's been cute. It's been months.
And I expected title reign at that because we all know it's supposed to be Roman.
Yes.
Versus Goldberg at Mania. We all know. But, they went with Braun Strowman. I mean, he honestly was the more logical choice on SmackDown.
The Fiend should have never lost.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really mad about that. I was so surprised, horrified, and disgusted.
He resigned Goldberg.
Goldberg has 4 more matches left on his contract. Nobody wants to see Goldberg wrestle anymore. Nobody.
Take a title, too. Roman may potentially get a title.
This man is a 2-time Universal Champion.
And I don't like either.
I actually liked it. I didn't mean him beating Brock. I didn't really, I wasn't affected by that. But him taking the title from Kevin Owens is Goldberg. I was disgusted.
It hurt the same like the Fiend.
Horrified and shocked.
It hurts.
So, yeah.
Both of those.
I feel like that hurt Kevin Owens' career, honestly, in my opinion.
Well, how people probably feel about Goldberg, how I feel about Goldberg is probably how people feel about Brock Lesnar because I like when Brock Lesnar wins. So there are some people out there that
only sometimes. Like when he won Money in the Bank, I wasn't really with it until he became the Brock party with the boom. Yeah, I was like, okay, Brock. Okay, I see you, Brock. Okay, it just depends.
Brock
it depends.
Rarely does no wrong for me personally.
Him beating Kofi Kingston in 5 seconds was absolutely wrong.
Yikes.
Yeah, I went there.
You were at that SmackDown, wasn't we? You was at the SmackDown.
We went to SmackDown before.
But you was at that SmackDown though, right? The one with Brock challenging him?
Yes.
Okay.
We were there. We were there. Of course we were.
Okay.
I had to see Kofi with
and I just knew that it was going to be over.
Listen,
I knew it was going to be over.
Saying. I was like, I just want to see Kofi Kingston with the WWE Championship. I just want to see him walk down the
ring. And
we did.
We did.
Man, you saw him win it. Like, I saw it on my screen. You was there.
That was emotional.
Yeah, I saw in the video. You saw the guy. He was like this. Just looking around. I love that part of the video.
Yeah. And then Shot was in the video too. That's crazy. We was in the video with Shot. That's crazy. Woo!
Yeah. Anyways, so Braun Strowman.
Yeah. What's going with him? Is he a bad guy now? Because I'm really not keeping up. What's going on?
Remember, the swamp match.
Yeah.
The Fiend didn't show up. The Fiend changes people. So Braun is changed now.
Okay.
So he's the opposite of who he's been.
Okay.
It happened with Daniel Bryan, the bad guy. Got intertwined with the Fiend. Ken, good guy. Seth Rollins, good guy. Intertwined with the Fiend, bad guy. Finn Balor, good guy. NXT, you see what he's done. So the Fiend changes people. So I was not surprised to see Brock Lesnar, freaking, we talk about Brock Lesnar so much in my brain. Braun Strowman come out. I mean, new look though. Bald now.
I like it.
Doesn't care about Alexa Bliss at all, which we know for a fact. That's crazy.
That's why I knew that he was bad when he did that.
That's crazy. We know this man was in Mismatch Challenge. We know he was in love with Alexa Bliss.
We do.
I remember the Money in the Bank. They both won Money in the Bank that year. After, I remember on Raw, they had everyone who's participating in Money in the Bank on top of the ladders, and Alexa Bliss is like, I know who's going to win my mixed match partner, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's like, I know who's going to win the women. It's Alexa Bliss. So, to see that was crazy. And now see, like, the Fiend is kind of somehow affected by Alexa Bliss a little bit.
Right.
Weird. It's very weird.
It is.
Very weird.
It is.
My hope is that the Fiend is going to finally put us all out of the misery of Braun Strowman's reign come to an end. They waited too long to make him look interesting. I got the Fiend winning. And he's going to take back the title that he never should have lost to Goldberg.
All right. It's time for the Fiend to get it back. And I need some Fiend merchandise now that I'm thinking about it.
I think I want the gloves. I want the gloves.
Yeah, I like the
gloves. It says
gloves.
hurt and heal on it.
Yeah.
So cool. And I want to see the Fiend with the Universe chip, but the Fiend's version of it. I want to see it.
That's gonna be good to see again. I know they still got it.
I only saw it for a little bit.
I know they still got it.
Of course he does. Bray Wyatt, of course he does. Of course he does.
The Fiend has to
win.
win. The Fiend better win.
Has to, because it's like kind of like at this point, what are we doing with the Fiend?
Yeah. And honestly, I went to Starrcade last year, and the Fiend beat Braun Strowman down. That's why I'm over this. I'm kind of like, I saw the Fiend beat Braun Strowman last year at Starrcade in Gwinnett.
You know what made me mad about Starrcade? They only showed, y'all got to see a lot more than what we saw on there, and I was pissed. It was like, what, we watched like 3 matches? I think I only had 3 matches. I was just like, so what?
I think I got the women's match though, right? I know a lot of people was excited that they saw it. Didn't y'all see the women's match? I think they showed.
I do
like
not remember. I believe so. It probably did, but I
because it was like Becky and Charlotte on the same team. That was like crazy to me, but it happened.
I'll be honest
that was,
with you.
that was a nice match. That was a nice match. I think Bayley and Sasha was in that match too. When I think about it, it's like it was a nice little match. It was a nice little match.
Yeah, all I know is I just feel like they hyped up that.
They did.
And we saw nothing.
They did. Similar to the last Starrcade though. The last Starrcade was like that.
Yeah, the last Starrcade though was like, wasn't it like
Charlotte or something?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, but Fiend wins.
Yeah, Fiend. For sure.
Fiend wins for sure.
Oh, we only got 1 match left?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the Drew McIntyre really win.
Really?
That's it.
This wasn't
okay,
so far.
So basically we both have the Fiend winning. That's just
that's the
period.
Fiend. Yeah.
That's just on period.
Yeah, the Fiend winning.
Period.
Yeah, seriously.
And if the Fiend doesn't win, I don't know what they're doing. They continue to waste Bray Wyatt's time. Why give him this creative control and not let him do what he needs to do? Just give the Fiend the title.
And honestly, keep him away from the title picture if you're gonna have him lose. Like, he don't need to be in the title picture.
And honestly, like when he becomes the Universal Champion, because he will, it's kind of like, okay, who's next? Like in Goldberg's words.
I thought about Hip Hop Harry when you said That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about no Goldberg.
I mean, you gotta think about it. I think, wasn't Goldberg like the originator of Who's Next?
He was. Well, for me, yeah. He was.
Yeah, for the wrestling world,
he
yes.
was. Yeah, he was.
I guess for everyone currently now, it's hip-hop.
But you're right. I don't know who's next for, I don't know. Sheamus, maybe. I don't know. Sheamus been winning. It ain't like he been losing.
I like Keith.
Matt Riddle.
Too soon.
That man got an IC title on his first one of his first few matches. Talk about exploded to the top, but I mean, it'll be interesting to see who they decide to go with the Fiend.
We'll see. But yeah, Fiend's winning, period.
I'm glad Drew McIntyre is getting the main event match. You think it's gonna be the last match?
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
Like it's
not gonna be the Universal Championship.
Oh no.
Finally, the WWE Championship is going to be in a main event spot.
First time since WrestleMania.
Right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, this got to be the last match on one.
Yeah. So finally, the WWE Championship is in that spot where it will be the main event of the whole show. Last time that happened was when the brand split, when they had SmackDown and Raw, when AJ Styles was on SmackDown. And Dean Ambrose was the WWE champion. That was the last time.
Sheesh. That's a long
time. Yeah, that's about 4 years now. About 4 years.
Ooh,
Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. What do you think? This is hard.
This is so hard. This is the hardest one of the night.
Love.
I would say Randy Orton. Yeah, Randy Orton. I would love it. But.
Right. It's
There's definitely a but for me.
But I think it's gonna be Drew McIntyre.
I would love, honestly, all jokes aside, for me personally, because I really want Randy Orton to win, Drew McIntyre needs this win.
He does.
His other title reigns was This is the one that counts for me.
Right.
This is the one that counts.
You know what I remember?
And he needs to win it.
You know what I remember? Remember last SummerSlam? It was Kofi versus Randy Orton, and you went for Randy Orton, and I went for Kofi, and Kofi won.
I did not want Kofi to win. Because Kofi's title reign just wasn't it for me.
Nah, it was revenge. Well, I mean, that's honestly.
But I got it.
Creative fault. It was revenge.
I just personally didn't connect with it.
The making.
I just didn't connect with it as I should. I didn't. And I feel like others connected with it. But I'm connecting with this.
Yeah.
It
has to be Drew.
Drew really has. I love Randy, but Drew has to win.
In this pandemic, it's so hard to be a world champion because literally, I really do not know what the crowd reaction would be for Drew McIntyre.
No clue, because people are loving Randy Orton on the internet.
Yeah,
people are loving Randy on the internet.
Have no idea. Even before the Randy Orton situation, just since he won at WrestleMania, I have no idea what it is because WWE has their NXT trainees as the crowd, so they control the narrative of how they cheer.
They do.
So, I just feel like if it was us in the crowd, we'd be cheering Randy Orton.
Because we fickle.
As Dave Bryan would say. Yes, we would. But it's kind of like, and that, not even that, just like how they would, and really, I feel like that with any wrestler, how would they react?
Yeah.
If there's a live crowd.
I know going into it, from Drew's past title reigns, I would definitely be with Randy if they was in Raw. I would definitely be with Randy. Just because Drew just did that program with Dolph that I wasn't interested. Like, I knew Drew was going to win.
It was just
random. Drew just been like, but this is the one that Drew needs to win to validate his title reign.
Exactly.
He needs it.
Exactly.
And honestly, they could do that rematch, and I would feel it be accepted with Randy Orton. I don't know how he would get a rematch, but they could do a rematch, but Drew have to win this.
Yeah.
He has to win this.
So
it doesn't make sense for Drew to
lose. I mean, honestly, if he doesn't win, I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
I'm not. But he kind of do need this.
He needs to win. But sometimes
because Kofi kind of needed to be Randy Orton last year, even though I didn't want it. He did need that.
That's literally the only. And Kofi had a program with Dolph Ziggler too before Randy. Yeah. I think about it. See, it's like a pattern now with that WWE Championship.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre for me, and similar to every other match on this card. I'm not even gonna lie, I wouldn't be upset at the other person. This card is interesting to me because the only match that I need for my prediction to be right is the Fiend. That's like the only one. Anybody else could win the other matches for me personally. Well, no, Seth Rollins. Those two matches, 2 out of the others could go other way.
Literally on this card, outside of those 2 matches, it could go either way.
Yeah, and I would be fine with it. But those 2 matches, I need.
Except Sasha for me personally.
Yeah,
but y'all know when it comes to Sasha. Yeah. So, yeah.
I would love for Sasha to have a long title reign. Just history, just good for my girl. I can't wait to see her outfit.
I just want her to
Hopefully
have a title reign longer than 30 days, and she's already on track for that. So already, I'm happy.
I like to hear her full entrance because
Bayley be taking,
That's another.
I think about that so much. I'm just like, can't Sasha But what I will say about Bayley, whenever Sasha's music plays. Best hype woman. She know the words.
Yeah, she did.
She kill it. I remember when she was like, when I say hell, you say yeah, it's commentary, and then she's just like, she walked away. That aspect, I love Bayley. Same. But they gotta play Sasha's music more so I can see that.
Yeah, I really don't cut it. Yeah, I want to hear it. I like that thing.
The NXT, the Great American Bash, the car, and Sasha.
That was an entrance.
That was an entrance. Anytime Sasha enters with a car, I love it.
That was
NXT Takeover. Brooklyn NXT Takeover, the one after that, I forgot what it was called. Whenever they had the Iron Man match, like the 30 minutes between the rematch. I can't remember that one, which became car. Hell in a Cell against Charlotte, and then even WrestleMania, the small little golf cart thing. I just like anytime like a boss. But yeah. But other than that, this really outside of your 2 or our 2 plus my Sasha. It can go either way.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited for SummerSlam.
I'm very interested to see how it goes.
So this is the part where you guys let us know your predictions for WWE SummerSlam.
Yeah.
We're only a few days away to the biggest party of the summer in the Thunderdome.
Excited to see what this Thunderdome's about. We're gonna see it on SmackDown first.
Especially if we see some of our friends on it. Any of your friends signed up?
I don't think so. No, they didn't tell
I don't
me.
know nobody personally. Maybe I see somebody on Twitter or somebody pop up.
Probably.
Maybe. We're gonna
We'll
see.
I'm excited for it.
I am too. And who knows what they may announce for SmackDown too? Because this is filmed before SmackDown, you guys, by the way.
Yes, it used to be filmed after SmackDown when it was on Tuesdays.
I miss Tuesday nights,
Me
but
too.
you
It's
know.
so much easier to do these videos. We'll do it Thursday.
Listen. But I don't got nothing to do on Friday, so it's cool.
It's a pandemic, so.
Amber, where can the people follow you?
All right, here we go. Let me break it down. It's been a minute, so pay attention. You can find me on Facebook, Amber M. Merritt.
You posted some funny things.
Do I post funny things?
Yeah, they be funny. I be seeing it.
I do. That's why you should follow me on Facebook. Friend me. You gotta let me know that that you watch the show because I got a long. You gotta message me. I check my message request all the time. So it's Amber M. Merritt, Merritt. You can follow me on Twitter at Amy_bittersweet. You can follow me on IG _AM_BEE__. No Snapchat still. 2020. I'm still the same bougie person when it comes to Snapchat. So yeah.
I'm a savage.
Classy.
TikTok.
I do have a TikTok. Let me check real quick. Listen. I never promoted my TikTok.
Right. What's this savage? I thought that's TikTok right now.
Let me go on my TikTok real quick.
Right.
What's
I don't know what that username is.
It's the same as my Instagram.
Okay.
_AM_BEE__.
Okay.
You can check me out there. I got a few little videos.
Okay.
Do a duet. Look, for the people who are 21 and up, you can do it one of mine.
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
It's about taking shots and stuff. So
that's gonna be
there we
fun.
go.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right, then be sure to like this video, comment below, and subscribe.
Say who's team. If you team Sasha.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
Asuka.
That's the biggest distinction right now.
Team Sasha, team Asuka, team
Asuka.
Bayley, team Asuka. Let us know.
Period. I feel bad for the other women.
I feel bad for whoever doesn't walk away retaining the championship. Bayley.
And give Naomi a chance.
That's a whole other discussion.
We gotta end it. We gotta end
might have to make a
it.
separate video for that.
Right. But I'll get your comments loaded off. Camera.